versus full kill, and
Yeah,
looks like
it's actually Bitkill versus Flying Raccoons. Full kill is their name of face it for some reason. They're just trying to troll as they did last time.
yeah. So this is where, you know, in CS, if you want to use your knife, you just play face it like this. Like, you know, pull out your knife, run around. You're like, oh, look at me, I got a bayonet. Look at me, I got a Bowie knife or a Bowie knife. Haha. And yeah, it's fun. So full kill pretty much has the knife round 1 already. Oh, can he get a kill? Second kill? Yes, he can. Drixie outplaying.
And if he gets throat kick, I think relatively solid.
Yeah, if he can get it by himself, that is the question. He's got 17 seconds to do so, and the best course of action right now would be for the trope to just leave. In fact, he got it, so that means that now that... Oh, okay. Alright, there you go. It was close, but... Ziggsy finally gets it.
Yeah, and Flying Raccoons, they're just memeing about hoping to have some fun, and they're probably going to choose to... Oh, they've actually chosen to go back side. Interesting choice by Flying Raccoons. Something you don't see every day.
Yeah, the Flying Raccoons full kill. Well, of course, as you said, they're going to be on T side. And immediately, everyone goes towards B. Welcome to Raj, folks.
Yeah, it's going to be the Seeker Rush towards under. Yeah, they're lining up some smokes. I think there's some of the fake A smokes.
All across the map, smokes. Alright, you're right, as you said, he's lining them up. Oh, and he's been seen, though, from Connector. Edgy, able to take him down. Now it's just frags all the way across the board. The, JP gets some help from Vortex, or Vorlex, on Catwalk, and now Sunro has one man to deal with from the apartments. Bombs planted. 2 versus 3.
Yeah, this 2v3 does still. It's a 2v2 now.
Ooh, but Mike can't make it work. It's 3 kills all in rapid succession. 1 from way downtown, 1 up close, and 1 through the door.
Actually, that's 4. And
well,
yeah, that's the
3 kills on the defense, yeah.
It's very, very, very strong pistol. Mike making the rotations go towards mid, so he has a 3, just has to take 1 down to take that B side control. And it's like thought out already. Just he's already seemed to have analysed this Bitkill's pistol side, knows how they play.
All right, well, already it's quick pushes. Edgy's gonna push forward. Mossy has a decent kill, and now it's a 4 versus 4. Oh, but Mossy has free shots. Can't quite finish the kill into Zinx. Now he has himself a MAC-10 looking towards Catwalk. So that's where the bomb's going. And that's where the stack is as well. He's come out. He's been able to get any shots thus far, dinked in the head. It's all about these sneaky positions. Who can sneak their way into where? Sunro hasn't been spotted yet somehow, but finally he's taken out. So pushing ever so forward with his MAC-10. It's up to Mike. He needs 3 kills. He has 1. He's got 2. He needs 1 more. Last range JP. Can JP do it? He's spraying away. 1 more tap can do it from either man.
Yeah, JP actually has more than 1 tap left. But as you just see, Mike has the superior aim so far against this Bitkill side. He's actually outsmarted him. He's got the bomb.
But he got it! Oh, JP. Great shot. Makes this the round. Makes this Bitkill's round. And now we are 1-1. And what a brutal way to lose the second round.
Yeah. And I'm being told... can one of the admins go through this, by the way? I'm being told by one of the ex-Bitkill players that one of the ex-Bitkill or Flying Raccoon players, I don't know which one, that the Flying Raccoons can't play with the standing because he's not official standing. One of the admins let it out. Anyway, so just straight back into this. It's going to be semi-buy round on both sides.
These are the most exciting rounds that you can get, but, well, Bitkill's not making it exciting at all. They're just playing fundamental good CS. They see one man in connector. They know where the Troke is. He's alone with a CZ and some armor. Can't do anything. Will get taken down. Round number 2 goes over to Bitkill.
Yeah, and as we've seen so far, Bitkill just have a superior aim. They've already warmed up. I feel like the only player warmed up on that Flying Raccoon side is Mike. Hopefully we'll see some really good CS from this Flying Raccoon side coming out very soon. But they haven't been playing very, very superbly so far.
Well, they will have to go on eco. So, a hit looks to be in the cards. His flash goes over. Excuse me, that's the smoke. And maybe a flash, not even. They're just going to use their smoke and they're going to try and pursue the Trope. It's a decent shot, but they have to worry about dealing with team. He's going to spray, try to get the bomb planter. He can't find it.
On the bomb going down means so much extra util for that Flying Raccoon side. And they still have a chance of winning this. Having the M4 in this jungle area.
But that kill was particularly brutal. Maybe if they can push him, diffused here. In fact, he's already been killed. So, big kill. Round number 3.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Flying Raccoon side actually had a chance at that eco, but they just couldn't convert. And let's see what they can do on this gun round if they almost win those full ecos. Let's see what they can do.
Well, there you go. As you said, pretty much they're going to have all their money, but money doesn't matter if, well, you're dead. As Edgiop taken down from middle, Drixie's been pretty much on fire the last 3 games.
Yeah, and now we just have all around an E. It seems to be like a stack from this Bitkill side.
Yeah, so Mike able to take down the man in middle. You said there was potentially some B aggression. That could very well be the case. They put Xingxi.
Yeah, they do have these 3 players on the wrong side of this, on the wrong side of the map, and must now rotating towards the A side. That should give those footsteps should give the comms away that the Flying Raccoons have gone towards this A side of the map.
So smoke goes down. They should be able to get a bomb plant. Nade is perfect. Does a good amount of damage. And now 3 versus 4 in the retake. Oh, I love this boost. But I'm not sure if they hear it or they see it. Did they not see Vortex? He didn't. Sings somehow didn't see him. Either way, 3 men from CT, 1 from connector. Aggressive peek. Sunrise looking. And they start tapping the bomb. There aren't as many locations that they can peek from, and that's one of them. They're going to re-tap the bomb. Drixie holding an angle. He knows where the man is. Takes down Thomas. Round number 4 over the Bitkill.
Yeah, and that was just a really easy round for Bitkill. Yeah, again, just using fundamental CS, fundamental aim, fundamental mechanics, just to win against this Flying Raccoon roster. And it just seems that the Flying Raccoons haven't come together as a squad yet. Maybe because they're using a stand-in in Thomas Rocks. They don't know how to play them yet.
Well, very, very fast A play. They have already got most of their members down towards Catwalk. Drixie will take 1 man down, but Edgiop has 2 through connector. He's waiting, looking for the angle. Sick flick! Of course, it's in a relatively safe position. Drixie, oh, he's got a man that he can't deal with in the vents. Bomb will get taken, and it'll get planted at B. And it's all up to Vorlix.
Yeah, and Vorlix now just out of this vent position. He doesn't even know what bomb site is planted on. What he can do.
Yeah, he took too much damage in that fight. He has to just take the AK and run.
I mean, he can take the chance, but it's not even worth it. It's just 1 round down. They still have enough money to buy into this next round. Especially keeping his AK. Yeah, he was just going to check if he could get the extra frag. Maybe save this all.
Yeah, that op is actually very valuable. We saw what Drixie did with it. And, I mean, if you give it back to him, you might not have necessarily the greatest money in the world, but you scrap together a buy. You won't be giving up much, but this kill is going to be crucial, and he dies! He doesn't get to hold on to the AWP.
Yeah, but JP can still drop Drixie the AWP if the AWP is on the cards for Bitkill, but I think they're just going to try to get a full rifle buy out here. It's still worth it against the full rifle buy of the Flying Raccoons. 4 AKs versus 5 AKs versus 4 M4s and a FAMAS.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. You generally want some sort of op for Drixie. We've just seen what he's done with it already. Though, there's 1 kill already on the A bomb site. Sunro fighting aggressively for middle. And in this situation, the bomb is down just outside of apartments, so despite the fact that, you know, they have the A site, this is a problem. This is a huge problem. In fact, Moose, while he may get found, this will be a 2 versus 2. Sunrose seen tapping away. Drix has been spotted from the back, he'll get taken down. There you go, that's round number 7 taken for full kill. And they've started to stabilize, and they've forced a Bitkill onto a reset.
In the Flying Raccoons right here, they're just they're starting to play their fundamental CS. They're trying to play. They're starting to play around Thomas Rocks. They're starting to use standing a lot better, and they're playing the CS that they're known for: aggressive, tight, and non-tiring, pushing everything, always getting the info beforehand.
Aggressive middle play by and the truck's just gonna get run down by the pistol. It's now all up to Zinxie, and oh, he holds it down pretty well. Only 1 gun lost. The truck's not gonna be that sad considering that he has 7k in the bank. Or at least he did anyway.
Yeah, Bitkill now being able to buy out those. Drixie here is actually gonna glass cannon with that AWP. That's how much he's feeling it going 14-16 there. While the full kill side are gonna get the gonna keep the AWP on Thomas and see what they can do.
Now let's see indeed another aggressive middle play, and this time it works. Zinxie dinked down, and now it's all about this B attack. Sunrise, he's going to have to frag his way out. Shot from the window will start to secure things, and once again, Drixie, 16 kills, 8 rounds in. This guy's ADR must be insane. Might be spotted, tap down. Now it's just up to the Troke.
Yeah, but we've seen Troke win these before. He's actually got the position onto the one of JP, and he's going to try to do the smart thing and go back to get the bomb, maybe fall out. But you wanted to talk about the ADR of Drixie. Drixie has got an ADR of 144. That's 1.4 kills around. In reality, he's got 2.33 KD. Looks amazing from Drixie.
Alright, I want to see where this smoke goes. Oh, that's going to go all the way towards B.
Yeah.
Does it work? It does! He's pulled the rotation.
Oh, and that's what Mirage's open skyboxes actually lead to in this day and age. The open skyboxes, but the Bitkill side have realised, and Troke is now planting onto this A site a bit later than he should have maybe done.
Yeah, and because of the new bomb sounds, it's pretty obvious where he is. He's going to take an aggressive flash, a duel that he will not win. Drixie, again, as we said, he's just an absolute stud.
Yeah, Drixie here, just that. He got 3 kills there. He only took that tag from the AWP through a wall, and he didn't even have to buy armor into this run. He went full glass cannon. He just bought the AWP. He still do that. 5-4 now for the Bitkill side against the Flying Raccoon side. The Flying Raccoon side do still have money to buy up, so let's see what they can do. Edgy AWP is going to get himself the edgiest of AWPs. The rest of them are probably going to get themselves some rifles.
That's definitely fair. So now, okay. How do you deal with such a just electrifying presence in middle? He has quick rotations towards both the B side and the A side. I think honestly at this point, you have to get reads just like this. I'm not sure if they know that the man is in Palace, but quick push like this. As long as they don't whiff that bad, Troke will get 1 kill. Drixie trades it out. And now this is going to be somewhat bad as JP should have some sort of angle. I don't think that Zinxie is looking in the right direction.
Zinxie does keep checking that, so he does have some sort of idea that he might be there, and so they might as well check it.
In fact, they do. So now that they've lost the palace flank, they have to go further and get the bomb. Down goes Drixie.
Yeah, now it's just Sunrose with his MP9 and Forlex with the AK save from last round.
Some round? Decent shot, but he has to worry about keeping this angle. And this is the risk that you take when you plant those open as they do. Forlex from CT gonna get a nade in his face. Mass amounts of damage done to him. He's needing one more tap and Mike delivers it. 5-5.
Yeah, 5-5 for this roster. So it's actually been an interesting, very close game so far. Now it does look like Bitkill have run out of money. If they want to force up, they're gonna have to have an very, very interesting buy. And yeah, they have actually forced up. They forced up the AWP onto Drixie. That's how much they think he's the carrying force in this round. Meanwhile, the AWP on Mike and the 4 AKs on that Flying Raccoon side.
Well, I don't necessarily mind his buy if he can be more aggressive than he actually is with it. Mike, well, that should give away a lot. But in the case of Drixie, as long as he can frag his way out of something, if he can go absolutely bonkers defending catwalk, she can't.
Yeah, but there's a limiting factor to that AWP. The limiting factor is that AWP can only pull out 1 bullet at a time. And now they know it's out. Now they know the plays on the cards. Ooh. And Edgy just closes.
Yeah. Well, my thought was maybe he can go for some sort of a save, but it just wasn't there. Full kill the Flying Raccoons. Just reading it well because there was a late timing towards the middle. Drixie couldn't get an aggressive angle and was forced to play passively.
Yeah, and now it's their 6th round, and they're going to be given a 7th almost for free here. Looks like this 3 USPs pushing towards mid. One playing on the B side, one playing on the A side. Actually, one of the A side players is meeting up in mid. They're all going for some mid presence. They're just going to go for that full eco mid rush. They've seen the smokes go out towards the A side. A bit of a waste of smokes, you can say.
So this is what happens when you don't necessarily land all of your utility. They 4 wide peek. For 3. Once the 4th, gonna look for it aggressively. Gets it stolen away by Thomas.
Yeah, now Forlex left in this palace position. They might not be able to expect him, and it might actually be something Forlex can use to save a weapon.
No. This could be huge. It depends really, truly all on Edgy. And he does come back. That's what we were waiting for. Forlex is able to find 1 kill, he'll get taken down, but my thought was maybe he's really feeling it.
Yeah, he's and Thomas from behind does take him out. I understand that you think he might go for that ninja, but
yeah,
I think the Flying Raccoon side knew that was a possibility. After killing 4 and they're just letting have 1 left, they're always going to leave 1 towards the site, checking around. And Edgy, although he is the one left alone, he has his players for fast rotation. And if Forlex waited a bit longer, he might have actually had a chance.
He could have had a chance, but still no chance there. Fast play from the truck down catwalk. He's been flashed off, but he also has to worry about the man behind him is Mike. Runs through everyone. A side's open, last man left alive is going to be Sunro.
And that was such a fast-paced round from the Flying Raccoons. It's literally the round started 10 seconds ago, and it's already almost over, and it is over now. It's just happened so fast. If you blink, you probably missed it.
Even the server message said it. That round only took 30 seconds.
Yeah, and in those 30 seconds, you have some of the Flying Raccoon players already in CT spawn. It just shows how fast these guys are playing, how aggressive they're playing, how confident they're feeling. Meanwhile, the only 2 real confident players on this Bitkill roster are probably Forlex and Drixie. And even then, I don't think they're feeling it as much.
Well, sometimes this is what happens in those very long days. We know just how long that Bitkill has been playing for. They've had to work their way up the bracket the entire day. So now they're playing up against a fresh full kill team. And we just say that, experience is a little bit of a part of it, but sometimes you just mentally get worn down from game after game, and full kill coming on a fresh mind, they could very well have some sort of advantage.
Ooh, 5 nades. Let's see what they do with this. Like, they took a pause. just to buy these 5 nades and that P250 onto Sunro. No armor. They're going to make sure they have money into this next round. They're going to make sure that their mines are collected and their aim's going to, hopefully their aim's going to come back to the Bitkill roster. See what they can do with all 5 of these nades.
Alright, so everyone... Okay, let's see. They've kind of stacked themselves up. 3 people towards middle, throw the nade, doesn't land on anyone. Actually, Mike takes 3 points of damage. 1, gets 2, dink down, and taken down. So I guess that's a gun. There is a bomb that they do have to come back and take. And I think he just shuts it down. With the Vorlex left with an AK, but again, this is a bad situation. There's not much he can do. Take him down. Side full kill. They get their 9th round.
Yeah. The Flying Raccoons now with their 9th round, actually bringing out a double AWP setup. This is something I've seen them do quite often, and a double AWP setup also on this Bitkill roster. Drixie and JP. JP may be feeling the AWP more than every other gun he's been using so far. Maybe he might be able to get some kills now.
Well, Mike, he had some free shots that he missed. Instead, he takes an op shot to the body from JP. In fact, takes 2. Zorlex have to be worried, but this aggressive mid-control 3 members there make sure that every possible angle is covered. Full kill.
The bomb is now down in mid, and Thomas on 14 HP, although he has an AWP, so it might not matter as much. And Edgy, 100 HP with the AWP. Stuck in Palace, and it's just... Bitkill side have finally been able to lock out the Flying Raccoons early aggression with the double AWP and the use of AKs and M4s.
Well, with Edgy being seen, and spotted, Vorlex will take him down. And I don't think that he's really going to be looking for anything. Honestly, at this point, I would just try to sit here in middle and save the op.
Yeah, and he does have the bomb, so he could try and do something.
Actually, I take that back. You don't want to save. You do not want to save on the last round.
And that is the worst position now. So the every single player on this Bitkill roster can now start coming around towards Thomas and just start surrounding him.
Well, there you go. He didn't save. He did not take my silver advice. Instead, he ran to his death and connector. So that's the half. 6-9. I'll take it. It's more competitive.
It's more competitive than the last game. Bitkill having a great start, but starting to fall off the ball a bit, especially players like Mossy and Sunro. Maybe even JP. Yeah, don't save in the last round, kids. Don't save in the last round. But yeah, and the Flying Raccoons starting to play their aggressive style that they're known for. They're starting to use it so much more better.
Well, they've got 2 people here with utility, 2 smokes, 2 flashes. They're lined up towards the A site, but at the same time, the Troke has completely cleared out B site. This gives away massive. Everyone's going to be rotating, and they're going to be prepared for this hit, but still, dinks have come through. Zixi flashing over, prepared to make himself a peek. Vorlex shuts that down. They're looking somewhat strong, as they should be able to get the bomb down. They're going to be in a 3 versus 5 situation. Aggressive peeks towards CT. The Trope gets 1 in return from an off angle. Edgy up also getting headshots left and right. Now we've finally left it in. Will be the final ring of this retake. Thomas by himself. Mossy. He makes it look easy.
Yeah, and it's just Bitkill roster. I think this T side maybe where they start shining, maybe where the aim comes back, maybe when they start using their teamwork against this aggressive Flying Raccoons roster. And if this Flying Raccoons roster do decide to be aggressive on this CT path, they're going to be punished for it with the defaults that Bitkill have set up.
Well, it's just all about pushing for information and how you do so. And right now, Thomas was rocks. He's taken a couple of steps, finally seen, and a bit risky for both players. Though, on the other side of the map, Vorlex has an aggressive player caught out.
On Sunro on the perfect angle on Troke, almost gets him down. Okay, you can just see that this round from Bitkill is just wait for Bitkill to make mistakes, and wait for the Flying Raccoons, sorry, to make mistakes, and the Flying Raccoons are making lots of mistakes so far.
Yeah, they are. Bomb planted for Cat. Yeah, I mean, I think they can hold themselves pretty well. Only really have to worry about a UMP and a CZ, both of which I wouldn't be surprised if Mike and the Trope just tried to save these into next round. I think they're more valuable there than they are going for a retake and simply losing them because, well, realistically, you're not going to get 4 people.
Yeah, and also they have the head armor, which will be very helpful against the SMGs of Bitkill, especially if they do try to bring even more SMGs into this next round. Although the Flying Raccoons will probably fully go into this. They might go for some exits, maybe. But yeah, it's the right call just to save these weapons.
Yeah, so they're going to save the weapons, they're going to save the armor, hold on to everything. And now we have 18. Full kill. I mean, they still have some stuff to maybe get like a meme kill here and there. But overall, weaponry's not great.
Yeah, and we'll see what see if the Flying Raccoons still do have that CC, have that UMP, which probably could make them some money if they use it correctly. But the Mac 10s and the MP7 and the 2 AKs are definitely going to shut it down.
All right. So, round 18 setup. Already a kill in Palace. Sunro doesn't take much damage for it. Oh, jumps into Thomas. Has some movement and accuracy, but this still will call for an attack towards the A site. Rotation's being pulled out. Thomas, great position. If he can get up quickly, he might be able to just take that AK. He's unable to do so. The Trope using the UMP, tapping away. Doesn't have the damage, and he gets taken down. There it is.
And 9-9 here. The Flying Raccoons starting to fumble a bit here against this Bitkill roster. Bitkill now being able to bring out a full buy, upgrading their Mac 10s to AKs, having the AWP back on Drixie, sorry. Meanwhile,
Dick Stacy.
Yeah, Dick Stacy. Meanwhile, full kill the Flying Raccoons. They're actually going to save a little bit on Thomas Rock's main.
Whoa! Oh, nade glitch feels so bad for Edgy because that could have been just a straight up kill. Instead, he'll get one through a wall bang. Flashbang, not effective. He'll trade back.
Mike does dink up 4x there. And now it's just going to be... It does look like they're going to try to choose a site now. I think they're choosing the A site here to push in together. We get some kills.
Yeah, well, I have to say that Thomas was probably very happy that he had armor.
He wouldn't have died without it, but yeah, it must have been such a relief to him that he only took very little chip damage. You can actually hear this guy in Palace go back towards the ramp area. Knows maybe there's an A execute pass.
Yeah, that is very much a potential option. But Mike finding the kill from connector means there's only one angle to attack from. Mike shutting that angle down as well. CZ dinking up Sunro, and now aggressive peek works out. That position from Thomas manages to make things, manages to let him hit some shots, and there you go. Full kill round number 10. Flying Raccoons, look up.
Yeah, and Flying Raccoons starting to actually get at least some footing back onto their CT half here. We have seen in recent times that the CT sides of these games are starting to gain some traction and starting to gain more rounds usually in their halves. In Mirage more recent. Have you spotted that as well?
Well, I have. I mean, it is. They've been doing a decent job. Just jumping off shot, Edgy. What a great. Oh. Yeah, it is. I will have to say this is a much more even game. We see a couple of highlights like that. Love to see it.
Yeah, you love to see the Flying Raccoons hitting their shots, and it's a relief after the last 2 games we've watched so far.
It really is. Oh, brutal. So, JP, he's alone.
Yeah,
Got
alone with
himself
this
an
ult, probably just gonna try to save it, maybe get some exit frags.
It's probably the best thing he can do. Mike, who gets it first? Movement and accuracy. Make sure that he can't hit the shot. Just barely sidestepping past Mike, and, well, that'll be all 5 still alive. Ooh. BM in the chat. So, I mean, I don't think really anyone's going awry here. Just simply sometimes your executes work, you're not checking all your positions. And that's really where I think Bitkill is faltering just a little bit.
No, I still think this is a very even game, just because it's just that scoreline, even though...
It's even.
Yeah.
Absolutely it's even, but occasionally you have those like angles check. Well, Moss makes something happen. They're able to find 2 kills, and especially with as tight as the economy is, ooh, kills like that can make it work. Edgy! What is this? He's just going absolutely balls to the walls, pulls out a CZ, dinks one person, and jumps to kill the other.
Yeah, and the Flying Raccoon side are just using every single play that they can, playing individually at this point, and they just, maybe that's where Bitkill need to try to pick them apart, the individual plays that they're making.
Yeah, sometimes those individual plays can be a massive part of the game. So, we're about to see some team play here as Bitkill pushes forward. Mike, in an unexpected position, is able to get a dink onto JP, but he's still alive. And puts up forward, gets the kill, trades himself out at the very least. And Sunro, how did he find the man in Palace? Thomas has got to be very sad about that.
Yeah, well, that pre-fire came out because he actually got legged by the player in Palace.
Oh, who sees who first? Zink. He saw JP through the smoke. 2 versus 1. Is taking. He's got plenty of time though. Vorlex. Does he have the preem on him? No, he doesn't. He also has to worry about the man from. Oh, Sunro shuts it down.
Yeah, Sunro on 15 HP. That was actually very close when Zinxie got that play up. I was on the edge of my seat there, and it's great to see Bitkill finally picking up another round, having an execute that go their way. They don't actually have enough money. They're gonna have to go Galils and AKs here, not the AWP that they would love.
Well, I mean, it's still guns. It's still something in your hands. Rifles are better than nothing, and simply for it, Mike doesn't want to get shut down this time. He's saying, I'll hold on to the bomb site. And finally, he's straight out. There's a man in Palace. Edgy hits the shot. Keeping his dreams alive. Hits another. Sunro left alone in the 1 versus 3. He does have the bomb. But he's boxed in.
Yeah, and we'll see what Sunro does here. He does get one onto Zinxie. He is now down to 8 HP. He might actually try to abuse this open skybox like earlier in the game another player tried to do. Or he might just try to do a normal default smoke. What happens?
This is where, if you're Sunro, you have plenty of time to play around. I'd be tempted to just simply wait. Instead, he's going to throw a smoke that completely whiffs.
Showing us that it misses. He's a bit annoyed.
Oh! Oh! Hits the headshot onto Trope, but it's through an object. Which means that, well, he wasn't able to get the kill. Round number 13 for full kill, and they're 2 rounds away from match point.
Yeah, and the Flying Raccoons here, two rounds away from match point. And it's going to be another round for them, basically, at this point. Unless Bitkill here picks something completely out of the blue.
Well, even if Bitkill needs a bomb plant, that is the most crucial thing for them right now. Because they don't have enough money to buy up after this round. They've just been reset. They're going to be $1,400 in, and if people like Mossy has $0 to his name.
Yeah, I feel like they're just gonna. I feel like they're forced into this round just to save it to the next and go for OT. A bit of a risky venture by their IGL, but if they can actually.
Choke's been spotted and dinked out. That's huge because there's no one else on the bomb site. There's only one man, and if Vorlex can hit this, he can't, but he does a decent amount of damage. Can make the dink harder. Oh, that was a hint, but maybe not. Drixie, as we've said, he's worked on being the hard carry, trying to plant the bomb as openly as possible. 3 versus 3 retake situation. He's been seen from the door. Oh, this position might not...
Edgy with the 2 ult kills quickly. Sunro just so far away. Not going to be able to stop this, and...
He can do that, though.
Yeah, he can still take out Mike. Mike's been missing. Yeah. Mike's starting to miss his shots here, and although he has got 26 kills to his name, I feel like he's starting to fall off the gas a little bit. But Bitkill here probably just going to eco into this one, make sure they have ups into the next, and try to go to the OT.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing that they can do. You look here though, aggressive mid play. They're maybe trying to make the scout work. Edgy's already been tagged, which is decent. These tags are working out, although Bossy's been shot by his own teammate, which is huge. Vexy gets a kill into the apartments, but all the damage being done by Bitkill, whether to their own team or the enemy team, they don't care. They just want to hurt some people.
Yeah, and now there's actually...
Oh, they have to hear this jump. That's huge. Oh my gosh, full kill. What are they doing? They've been just made to look like clowns. Well, either way, the bomb will get planted. JP potentially put the coffin, put full kill into the ground. 2 scout shots. Wow, what a round.
What a round. And initially they weren't going to invest into that, but they invested a Galil and a scout and the Deagles. And now Bitkill are starting to show some effort into this, and they denied that. They denied the drop opportunity here, where to the point where the Flying Raccoon side actually have to eco.
They have to eco, and even after this round, again, as we've said, they've been reset. They'll have enough money to scrap together a buy, but it's not going to be a great one. They'll have some utility. They'll definitely have M4s, but ops may be out of the question unless someone wants to go glass cannon.
Yeah, no, the AWP isn't actually out of the question, because Thomas Rocks has 3.8k in his bank. He can buy himself an AWP into the next round if he would like to.
Vorlex, he's playing with fire here. Shrook holding a close angle, but instead, he's just going to throw a fake back off, head towards A. He doesn't expect the man in the palace. Sunro turns around, 180 shot. Shuts it down, Thomas. Is Edgy? How did everyone miss there? There's 3 people here that somehow managed to not hit any shots on him.
Yeah, now it's just a 5v1 Troke, the last player in that ramp position, the number 9, the Norwegian in that British roster, the 4 Brits and the Norwegian. Just gonna hold out for some X.
I think this is actually really bad for Troke, because depending on where, if he even gets someone coming out of a main, his crosshairs just looks like it's just a little bit off of where someone would be walking by, and he's so close. So he's going to have to rely on the split shot, and he cannot rely on that split shot at all whatsoever. Misses everything. Shot in the head.
And Carrot, I'm pretty sure you're gonna clip that. That's embarrassing from Troke there. It just doesn't look like he was level 10 on Face It, although he is. He should show us some better shots after that. Hopefully some of the Flying Raccoon aggression that they're so known for actually starts coming back out again, and hopefully they're going to do.
Actually, last minute change. We're going to let this match finish out, but Flying Raccoons have been disqualified by using 1 too many subs. They used enough subs that they're going to be receiving a loss.
Alright, so Full Kill, despite the fact that they're up in rounds, have already lost. So we'll see if they get a complete and total loss, or maybe they can find themselves a moral victory. But there seems to be no happiness right now for Full. Nearly fully killed.
Yeah, and Flying Raccoons there just completely being decimated by this Bitkill roster. Starting to execute so much so much more fluidly, and again, the Flying Raccoon roster are going to have to eco. We're going to continue casting this because casting is fun. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it is. It is very fun.
Yeah, but a GG in advance because Flying Raccoon's roster have already lost this game.
Ooh! Ooh! Sick shot from Drixie. Hits the flick, dinks the man in the head. Now we're back. Typical CS. Stroke. Oh, the cheesy angles. He's good at that.
Yeah, he's good at hitting those cheesy angle shots, but he's not very good at hitting those shots initially. And now he has the M4 in that palace position. They're just going to molly, nade. I'm just going to plant in a position.
Oh, the timing is so sad for Trogue. Looks away just as the man makes him. Vorlex takes him down. Edgy Op goes down. I mean, full kill. This is their buy round. This is it. This means that now it's basically at this point going to mean that if they actually want to win this game, this is the round to do it in.
Yeah, it looks like this might be the round that breaks or makes the Flying Raccoons. Either they make it so they can go into another gun round with maybe less money than they should. They can try to get this round cleanly, the Flying Raccoons, and they can go into a pretty good next round in an alright position. But Bitkill have enough money, have max cash and they've made this comeback so well so far.
4 rounds in a row, looking to make it 5. This is much slower though than what we've typically seen. They're taking things methodically. They don't want full kill to pull anything cheesy because this is where you pull out the cheese strats. Although Zixi misses a shot and he's gonna get taken down. That's one step closer for full kill to actually get themselves a victory. JP missing a shot in connector as well. So Bitkill looking a little bit shaky.
Yeah. And the bomb now going towards this A side of the map. It's going through connector. And this is an alright call. Actually getting boosted up here.
And Edgy Up is able to take that. Zixi's just going to spray through. Can he find anyone? No, not quite yet. No, Edgy shot down. Sunro, perfect timing. Makes this play entirely work. And now the site is opened up. 2 members that are completely low. Sunro's at 100 HP and he's the only high health member. Down he goes.
Yeah.
So now JP and Mossy 1 shot away from death. And a shot to the dome will do it. It's all up to Mossy.
We've seen Mossy do this before.
But he can't do that! There's nothing you can do against someone jumping behind you, shooting you in the head. They're just... let them get, their guns. Collect everything.
Yeah, well, they still want to have the best buy into this next round, the Flying Raccoon side. They're going to have to settle for some... They're going to have to settle for, like, 3 M4s and something completely different. And then the AWP that they saved from the last round.
Alright. So dare I say it, we could have more than 30 rounds. Dirty word for a caster to use. But I'll say it because I'm hyped. Drixie's hitting shots in middle. It's called overtime.
Yeah, and it does look like OT is going to come after Drixie's hit that shot. We're going to see Sunro entering from this palace position. The A site is completely open. Business.
A site's open for business. And, oh no, this is bad. But Mike's been found.
Mike's found Sunro there.
Or sorry, no, Mike's found Sunro. Excuse me. So, a little bit more passive. B side attack. How well does JP play this? Because he's waiting for shoulder bait. There's no one there. Mike's gonna take a peek. Misses a shot, but he's taken down through the wall. Last second that they possibly could have done it, and they also see the man on. Does this call for rotation? There's 50 seconds left on the clock, or they could just go all in. There's 2 members on the bomb site here for full kill, and Zixi trades himself out, but it's not enough. Bomb's gonna get thrown down, should get planted now, and it's all up to Thomas.
All up to Thomas to deny this this OT. Can he do it? He's going to come up from the short position There is one in ladder room. Will he be able to expect this player in JP?
Well, he's not looking at the angle. He's got to turn. He doesn't turn. That's going to be overtime. 15-15. We're looking for extra rounds.
Yeah, we're looking for extra rounds. 9 rounds. 9 rounds to the 6 rounds of the Flying Raccoon side. The Flying Raccoon side finding at least some footing, but they're not finding enough on that CT side. And it's going to go straight back to the T side of Bitkill. That's going to start with a starting money of 10k. Well, the Flying Raccoon side is also going to start with a 10k, but that's even that hurts on that CT side, because if you lose 2 rounds in a row, you aren't going to have enough money to buy.
So this is as you kind of alluded to, the 100k OT. No one has full money, and Mike's already lost his partner. He's thrown a nade which gave up his position, but 2 people have walked into his crosshairs. He can't hit a thing, but he does some damage. No kills just yet. He looks aggressively yet again, taken down.
And JP holding the angle. Thomas takes him down. Drexy taking down Zinx. And now it's just left onto Troke. He might just save this, but he is behind them, so he has chance here.
He needs to look left. He's saw shadow, but he's gonna get taken down by Mossy. That's the 16th round going over to Bitkill, and they're looking to make it 17. And as you said, as we've alluded to before, this is a must-win round for full kill. They're not gonna have much money after this round.
Yeah, and this OT does look very, very, very in favor of Bitkill, because if the Flying Raccoons do not win this, even if they do win this, they're going to be hurt in their economy. Well, Bitkill can still buy into this next round, even if they lose.
Yeah, Bitkill has a decent amount of money built up. The only problem might be an op, but even then, they'll still have plenty of money for it. So maybe that's a factor later into the overtime, but the more pressing matter is the Flying Raccoons economy.
Yeah, and this OT just does look in favor of Bitkill, but maybe when the Flying Raccoons get onto their favored team side, they might still be able to win this round.
Well, as you kind of said, it's been a T-sided map thus far. The Choke found the angle, gets a headshot, pulls off, throws a smoke, makes sure that there's no refrag, but instead the frags will come from middle. JP and Edgy both finding trades. Troke, though, holding down the A site. No one can pass, no one can proceed. JP, not a lot of help on him in a 4 versus 2.
Yeah, Drixie does still have his favorite AWP here, so he can still do something. And JP just breaking his vent, trying to get Mike into him again.
Well, there you go. There's your peak. Drixie just wants to take away money, because if he can take this, it'd be huge. He can't do it. Instead, Bitkill would take his op. Or excuse me, Full Kill would take his op. And, well, again, money's kind of going back and forth. Either of these teams are going to be on potentially equals of force by the next round, no matter who wins.
No, it will be 10k into the next round, as this is the final round of the first OT. We aren't in the actual regulation time.
I'm dumb. I'm sorry for being mentally deficient. I was hit in the head.
You were hit in the head, it's baby. It happens. Everyone gets hit in the head. Hit in the head. I personally was told by my mother I was hit in the head this morning.
Quick pick. Flash, thrown out, and a nade. That does nothing. And Zinxie's shut down, aggressive play, and Vorlex is going to burn alive. Drixie can't get any sort of follow because of how well the nades are placed. Now they're looking aggressively. Drixie looking to quickscope someone. Edgeop hits it faster. JP in a flanking position with his buddy Sunro on the side of the map. They're looking in window. They're looking outside of it. They've got 1 kill taken down by Mike. Now Thomas in a crucial position. He needs to stay alive, and he can. It's all up to Sunro now. With an AK in his hand in a 3 versus 1. First frag has been found, but he's been dinked through the smoke. 45 seconds. Time should not be an issue. The more pressing matter is the man pushing on his left side.
Yeah, and although Sunro is on 1 HP here, he does have that 1 tap.
Oh, the choke! What was that? Sunro missing the shot completely. He looked away at the worst possible time. Somehow that worked out. Wow.
Wow,
What?
Troke just with the fast flicks there and fast reactions, but he almost threw that round for his team. And the perfect timing just seen from that big kill from Sunro there. But it just wasn't meant to happen.
I guess it just wasn't meant to happen at all. Well, at least a decent start. Pick in the middle.
Yeah, and Drixie is actually back on the AWP, and so is Vorlex. The two big fraggers of the Bitkill side are on their favoured AWPs. Even JP has actually started coming into this kill, and so has Sunro. If we actually see a lot more out of Mossy here in this match, OT could...
Well, I mean, we're also potentially looking at a double OT. With the way things have been playing out, both these teams have been pretty much even the entire time.
Oh, can we not go for that 43-42 or something, whatever it was? There was like a UK LAN event where they had like 17 OTs or something. Let's not have that here today, boys.
That would take a massive amount out towards A main. It's all about JP. No one's seen him yet. Somehow, finally he's been spotted, taken down. Zinxie took some damage in return, but there's just so many people low. Drixie going absolutely insane. Both Troke and Zinxie, what, are incredibly low. Oh, Drixie, can he find the fourth? Yes, he can. What was
That's
that?
an ace from
He's got
Drixie.
ace!
Oh, what an ace from Drixie there. Call him an MM player all you want. He is one of the best AWPers we've seen in this tournament so far, if not the best. 34-22. He is absolutely monstrous.
Yeah, you said it. You said it correctly. Absolute monster of a player. And he's still hitting shots. Edgeop taken down, despite his incredibly fast peak. Simply whiffed. So 4-on-5. Bitkill with the advantage. Slow crawl towards catwalk. Flash out allows for Bitkill to have a peek, but he only gets hit after a repeat by Zixie.
Yeah, and Drixie just getting even more kills. It's just falling apart from this Flying Raccoon side, and they won't have enough money to... They will still have enough money to fully buy into this map. Bet for Edgy. Have to buy some sort of SMG or maybe a D. So,
well,
if Troke doesn't do something magical in this 1v5, look like shoddy buy.
Well, here's what he needs. Vorlex is holding B side alone. If he would have known exactly where Vorlex was, he could have simply gone and tapped him and pushed forward. Spotted and wins out that duel. So Mossy, decent headshot, Bitkill on 18 rounds. They need one more to win the half. And what does Full Kill have in their buy? They've got a UMP, a Deagle.
Yeah, and as I said, it's going to be a really, really shoddy buy here from Flying Raccoon side. They're just going to have to get some UMPs, some SMGs, and they've just... And just the AK and the Galil. They don't even have much for util. They have the 3 smokes that they could use. Maybe for an execution.
I really don't like the way that they're playing this, though. They've sent a man out onto A quickly. That's going to be Thomas looking out, but he doesn't see JP. He's pushing forward. He's been led by an op and might have to... He gets another one. That's a double on Vorlex. Thomas pushing forward, shut down. That's a crucial man lost, but now they have the information. They know the man sitting in CT is still there. They don't know about both, though. Mike could be looking for a third. Barely misses.
Gets him through the wall.
This does mean, though, that it is known that both members of Bitkill are from CT. Zixie, if he just jumps up here, he might be able to find heads. He's gonna back off if it gets one. Now it's all up to Mossy. And there it is. That's going to be overtime number 2. Wow.
Wow, double OT. No one could predict it so far. With how balanced this game has been, I mean, everyone could predict it. Sorry, my bad. And the Flying Raccoon side, just with the inch of life, they do their aggressive playstyle. And I don't know why they don't just do this the entire game. That's what they're known for, and that's what they can do on this T side. They're going to stay on this T side. Bitkill are going to stay on the CT side. Let's see what Drixie can do with the orb. Vorlex over the other orb. And the M4s. The other players. Bitkill's.
Well, aggressive play once again towards middle for Full Kill. The Flying Raccoons really want to challenge Trixie and Sunro. Called 2 from the catwalk, but this has just been a bloodbath all the way through. Zixi, I don't think that's the last man there. Vortex makes it a 2-on-2. Both members of Bitkill on the A side, so they're going to have to rotate, and, well, Bomb's pretty much going to go down.
Yeah, and so far this has just been played as a 2-on-2. This has been played as a game of trades. One player gets killed, the other player gets killed, and then that player gets killed, and that player gets killed. It's just been the game of trade so far.
An aggressive jump from Thomas nets him a better position. This is just 2 ops though. JP, if he can find himself some whiffs, well, maybe he can make it, but instead he'll go down.
Yeah, and Sunro, even with that double spray down on the short position, he can't manage to think why his team would have lost that. But they do to the double AWP against in the retakes, just Thomas hitting those shots. And now the double AWP is also going to continue with this Flying Raccoon side. Bitkill, if they lose this, they're going to be broken. They're going to have the worst buy into the final round of the OT.
Oh, Mike, looking aggressive, pushes forward, hits 1 shot, pulls Vortex down to nearly nothing in the second spray.
Thomas doesn't see Vortex.
I have no idea how that worked, but I guess it did. Smokes go up. This is an A-sided attack. Angie Op is just making sure that there can't be that aggressive of play. But instead, thinks he shuts down.
Yeah, and Trixie gets the kill in the end, just using one little bit, like leg or whatever. Do that.
Alright, so 1919 now.
Yeah, and the
Still
out for the Flying Raccoon life. Again, it limits their aggression, and I feel like they were playing much better on those rounds. They have 5 AKs compared to these rounds that they've had to double up.
double op has been somewhat successful, but they're gonna have to do more with it now. Full kill. Looking forward, Sunro. Just been so good in his catwalk position, doing more damage to 60. He is going absolutely wild in this overtime.
And yeah, sorry about the viewers at home that just had to hear that Windows notification. Sorry. Yes, 3v3 here. JP with a FAMAS, the AK on Vortex, and Sunro with that M4. He's already got that 2k. Meanwhile, the player on Mike who got a kill is dead. Thinks he's dead, with 2 AWPs still out for the Flying Raccoon side.
Ooh, Thomas, that's a crucial shot. The B side is open for business. However, what's the decision that Edgy's going to make? Because he's got the bomb.
Yeah, and he still seems to be wanting to choose this A site. Is weird to say.
He's still choosing the A site, but now they have to go towards the A site. He's gonna go for a plant. They don't really see JP, but now they do. Double by 2. Actually, close it out. That's going to be the half.
That's going to be the
Flying
half. 20 rounds to the Flying Raccoons, 19 rounds to Bitkill. And this game has gone out a nice 45 minutes so far. This double OT is something I really didn't see, and I feel like we haven't seen enough from the Flying Raccoons' aggression yet. Even though they won that half, they didn't win it convincingly, as you would have liked. Some missed calls were in there as well.
Alright. Well, Drixie. He wants to try to end the overtime now. Leave it at 2. Maybe. Just maybe get his wish granted.
On Sunro missing those shots onto Mike. That's huge. That's a huge.
Yeah, you're right. It is actually massive. And kill from Mike brings things back. So now, 4 men on the B site, rushing through apartments.
Mossy getting dinked through the wooden.
Oh, great attack by Mossy. He completely shut down his name. And Thomas shut down as well. Just I have no idea how that worked, but Vorlex is able to get through the defenses of full kill quickly.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem the Flying Raccoons here. We're holding the right angles for each other. They don't have the team cohesion they need to be able to beat this Bitkill's fast attacks. But Mike does get one.
You could kind of see him scope in there. Just how quickly he decided, you know what, I'm not even going to take this. I'm just going to... I'll run away with it. So, 2020 now. Oh, did you see him? He had to have seen Vorlex. There's no way he did.
He probably did, but he probably didn't want to give away his position.
No, probably not. So, in either situation, no matter who wins or loses, both teams will be able to in this round and the next. So, at the very least, we're just going to keep seeing gun round after gun round after gun round.
Actually, no. The Flying Raccoon side will actually still have a shoddy buy if they lose this one.
I think... Oh, actually, you're right. I didn't realize just how low their money was. They kind of lost 4 people. That was pretty crucial.
Yeah.
So, the Flying Raccoons need this round. Badly.
Yeah, and if Bitkill wins this round, they might as well have won the OT. But we saw from the last OT that Flying Raccoons don't need money to OT.
Apparently not. Flash over towards middle. Peek? No peeks. Thomas just doesn't want to be playing around. Just gonna spam through. Mid-smoke miss. That's huge. That gives away tons of information that at the very least there's someone mid and that they can take an aggressive pick, but Drixie will shut it down.
On these A smokes coming through, Sunroad showing you how to line up that stair smoke that I always miss. Yeah, I miss the easiest smoke in the game. Shut up.
Away. Mossy opens up the bomb site. There's literally nothing now. Full kill can do. Drixie with the no-scope.
Yeah, and it looks like the Flying Raccoons have just been shot out of this one. 4 AKs left against the 2 Orbs, Edgy and Thomas. They're probably going to try to save these into the next round because that's the only chance they have. Thomas getting taken down. Edgy with the final Orb. They know where he is. They're going to slow.
Well, how aggressively do they want to push him? Obviously, everyone on Bitkill has money. I think really... Ooh, okay. Crucial kill. Very crucial kill. He doesn't have anything or anyone behind him to... He doesn't know that. Actually, I think he does have one. Terrorists win. Okay, Edgy's looking crisp. He's looking very crisp. We're in the last round. The Flying Raccoons have to win this round if they want to stay in the game. This is it. This is the chance, though, for Bitkill to finally convert the game.
Yeah, and if Bitkill finally convert this game and the legacy is true, they won all 3 games today. They've been hard. They had some easy games, and now they have to fight hard for them in this round.
Look at this. 4 people, actually, excuse me, all 5 people on the A site. Mike looking aggressively. He's caught out JP. He's able to run back now, looking for Sunroll. Hits him in the head a couple of times. That's a good amount of damages, especially with the SMGs. That's going to be huge. Wins it out. That's the bomb. Can he find any more? Yes, he can. Mike's scout shot hit onto Vorlax and Mouse, which means that there's just a little bit more damage that they need to deal.
Yeah, and that MP9 now.
Smoke is gone. But Edgy, did you see the man underneath the palace? Or yeah, he didn't, but it might not necessarily matter. There's only one man left alive, that's Vorlex. He's got 27 HP. He needs to peek into him. Hits a decent amount of shots, peeking in. He gets taken down. We're going to triple overtime.
And I feel...
Wow.
I'm tired, alright? Can we just stop this already? Triple OT here. That's a record. I was actually talking to this yesterday about Louis when we were casting. We haven't been to Triple OT yet in this entire tournament at any of the qualifiers so far. So this is a record for Scorpia. Even though this game isn't going to count for the Flying Raccoons, we have still reached the Triple OT stage.
Well, this is ridiculous. This is completely and utterly ridiculous. These teams are so evenly matched that, you know what? neither of them just seems to be able to get an advantage. There's nothing being done by either team.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So yeah, we're gonna stop the match because it's triple overtime and we need to save you guys for tomorrow.
No!
So
Please!
we're gonna
I'm
stop the
begging
match.
you! This is amazing! Oh, don't do it! I'm gonna cry. I'm jumping up! Edgy! He's looking for the play. He's just gonna keep.
He's just trying to get the most out of this match before it's finished. Hope you guys.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I know you can't end this one. I understand that. I understand bureaucratic rulings, but this has been an amazing match thus far, and I don't think either way that either team wants to stop it. We'll have to ask them in game, but Edgy holding on. He still has a play in towards the site. He got a CV, hits one, doing some damage onto Sunro. Sunro pulls out an op. Might be a bad option, but Troke from Catwalk deals some damage. 3 versus 2. JP in prime position to get a frag, and that's what he's gonna do. Has one. It's now up to Thomas. It's one. Sunro so low.
Thomas just as low as Sunro, but it is Rifles that can just one-shot him versus the AWP that needs.
Oh, the timing there was absolutely brutal. Just gotta get out of this position quickly. If anyone pick it. F. Why? Oh well. I would have waited, but you know what? That's just me.
Yeah, and the match has now been cancelled. Thanks everyone that came to the stream tonight and stayed over the entire course of the day. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hope you guys have a good day. Do you want to answer some viewer questions before we leave?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a couple of viewer questions. Yeah.
Go on, viewers. Any questions you guys have, DM me on Discord or just message on the Twitch. Go full blast before we end the stream.
All right, I'm waiting for something.
Right,
why were they DQ'd?
Blur asks why they DQ'd. As Data said earlier in the stream, they DQ'd because they had one too many stand-ins. They had 2 stand-ins during that game, and neither of them
that
were
wasn't
on.
the problem. The problem was that they had unreported stand-ins. I approved 1 stand-in, they had 2.
Okay. So unreported an issue, and that was of course full kill, not Bitkill. Flying Raccoons was of course full kill.
Yeah.
So yeah. Right. I think you know what? That was fun. Honestly, I hate to say that. Oh yeah, they were pretty bad, but I get that. But it was fun.
Yeah. Any other questions for me, guys?
It doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to be the. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be any more questions. I think we can end it here. Yeah, Carrot, stop being a meme. Yeah, full dead. Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we can end the stream. It's been fun, guys, but I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, and that should be the end of today. Thanks, everyone, for watching the stream. Have a great afternoon. Or evening, or night. Wherever you guys are. Actually, most of you are Europeans. Have a great night. Bye, boys.